All right, Benzino. How's it going?
What's good, bro?
Good to have you.
Man, it's good to be here, man. You've been doing your thing.
Thank you. Thank you, man. You too, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'd like to start off with some of the biggest news in hip-hop, which I'm sure you've seen. Everybody's been talking about it. 6ix9ine gets beat up really bad in Miami at an LA fitness.
It was in West Palm Beach.
Oh, Palm Beach. My
Yeah,
bad.
difference. It's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Because you would figure like, damn, that just shows you, man, you could be found anywhere. See, when I seen that and I heard West Palm Beach, I'm like, that just shows you. He probably thought he was safe as a motherfucker in the LA Fitness in West Palm Beach in a sauna or a jacuzzi, and look what happened. To me, and how I brought up and where I came from, that was so big to me because, you got a whole generation of people right now, of young people who kind of think that telling on somebody and, is acceptable. And it's not. Telling on people, snitching, ratting, it's never been acceptable. It's really only been acceptable lately, as far as culturally. And when that happened, I just was like, damn, that's so big. That sends such a big message to show that shit that he was doing. Everybody knew what he did wasn't right. So, he finally paid the consequences for it.
Were you surprised at all?
No, hell no. No, I mean, and really he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have been surprised. I mean, the law of the universe works. It's one thing, let's say 6ix9ine was just an innocent type of civilian, type of good kid, and guys were around him taking advantage of him, but he didn't have nothing to do to what the guys around him was doing, Then maybe it might be a little different. But when you're the main guy running, the face running the mouth and always instigating and always causing trouble and always being disrespectful, then he deserved that. Then he deserves that. Because if you're out there participating in crimes or participating in things that have consequences, it's not fair that you get to walk and the guys you was with go to jail. That's not how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it goes. And the streets, when people say the streets, you kind of take it for granted, but that's all we had coming up was the streets. When it comes to black people, Latino people, that's all we had was the streets. So we had to have a certain code and the way we move to be respected. The shit that's happening now was such a slap in so many niggas' faces, around the world, as far as I'm concerned. Anybody who really grew up in the streets and kept it 100, that was such a, it was horrible. And finally, finally, to me, we got some order again, to let known, listen, it ain't sweet out here. It ain't sweet. And that message needs to go to these young kids. Look, move better. You got to move better. He's running around and making it seem like, look, I snitched and I did all this thing and I got money. So maybe there's a young kid sitting back there thinking, hell, I can go snitch on my guys and get a bunch of money and nothing's going to happen to me and I'll be a big star. And that's just the wrong message. So what happened to him, I really want to salute the guys that handled their business, man, for real. Salute to them.
Boosie wants to start a GoFundMe for him to help him out in case he gets busted.
That's a hell of an idea. I would support that. You're fucking right. I mean, you got to figure if he took down a whole organization, then these guys is just a matter of time unless they, other than that, I mean, come on, think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I think that's a good idea what Boosie said. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people were celebrating when they seen the pictures and they seen the videos and everything of him. And then you would have some people that were like mad that everybody was celebrating. And I couldn't help but to think like, you guys must have forgot all the shit. I mean, aside just the snitching part, like, you know, he's been dissing cities and going to O Block and disrespecting dead people and, you know, just doing the most for a really long time.
It the people who are upset, them people don't understand the streets. And that's all. You know, and it's no disrespect to them because not everybody grew up in that life, but a big majority of us have. You know, it's not like just like a certain group, but a major majority of Black and Latino people, that's where we grew up, how we grew up, you know, who we are, how we are. And, you know, they just don't understand that. And they don't understand violence. And I understand that. I get that, you know. But I got 4 kids. I got 3 boys. You know, like my oldest son, Ray, he 29, but you know, he don't even got a felony. And he knows how to move. He knows how to give respect to get respect. You know, this 6ix9ine kid been disrespectful since he got in it. He used the muscle that he had to build his reputation up and then put all them away in jail. They got families. Put all them in jail and then still came out here and still laughed in their face and flaunting it and still causing trouble. He deserved that, and he's lucky he got to get up and walk away. You know, he's somewhere sipping his dinner out of a straw right now, but he's lucky at least he's having dinner. Because, you know, again, we go back in the day, you know, the code was from my dad, if somebody rats, then, you know, chances are you ain't gonna see him around anymore. Because again, these are people that have participated in whatever they participated in, and then all of a sudden they can't handle the consequences, so they wanna throw everybody else under the bus, and they get years and years in jail, and they're out here. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't fucking work like that. And homie got what he deserved. Like I said, salute to those 2 guys. You know their names?
I don't.
Nobody knows their names. It's good that I guess it's good that we don't, you know? But salute to them.
Hopefully we don't.
Salute to them.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.